Welcome back to another Highway to Infinity episode. Today we are back on the grind to Infinity rank. We are not able to land in a highly ranked lobby for the first game of today. Well, first game of the video. I did do a couple warm-up games prior to this, but first recorded video of the session. Still not sure if I'm fully warmed up, but that is alright. We are starting, wow, max wind right off the rip. I suppose full power 7 with backspin's a safe play, and no idea the wind adjustment. Honestly, if I can just get onto the green, that's probably like, that would be acceptable, because then I have a chance to putt 4 in eagle. Or a birdie, what am I saying?
Nice shot.
Okay, as long as we backspin, we'll be fine. Okay, maybe not too much. Yeah, that's fine. On the green, putting distance for birdie, 10 points. We'll be fine here. In no way would I ever expect 14 points off of hole 11 with 33-mile-an-hour wind, so if I can sink this putt, that is satisfactory. Which, of course, I can, so we'll clearly be tied for first, but I don't think everyone got, well, I know not everyone got birdies, so, and realistically, that Trump guy's probably the only person we need to be worried about, S7. Everyone else was a bit lower ranked. Not to say they can't perform well in any given game, but you would think that, you know, over the course of a 5-round game, it would mostly be competitive between me and the S7 player. But again, you never know. We got 12 here. Crosswind's okay. Pin should be okay.
Nice shot.
It is a... Ooh, okay, that's actually not good at all. Because now I am in a problem. I need to adjust pretty... well, like fairly aggressively to the left here for the wind. But I don't want to just go right into this tree up ahead. Although maybe I'm fine, actually. Now, normally this pin position I would go spoon, but I think 3-iron's a little bit safer. Might not get the best approach. Or is it safer, actually? I don't know. I think I'm going to do it. I think 3-iron's a little bit safer. I feel a bit more comfortable getting on the green. Might not be the nicest approach, but I will go full power. Tiny bit of backspin.
Nice shot.
Okay, it's actually fine.
Nice.
Honestly, the line looked perfect. If I had aggressive backspin there, might have, maybe, possibly, rolled in for the albatross, but I purposefully didn't give it a lot of backspin, so it was never going in with that power and that adjustment. Which is fine, though. Eagle's all you
Great eagle.
ask for when you're on 12. Was not paying attention to all the pop-ups on the left, but I'm assuming we'll be tied for first here. Which we will. We got Trump, the S7 player. We got Red. No idea what rank Red is, but Red hit the pin last hole, which is pretty crazy considering we had max crosswind. So I think we do got to keep an eye out for Red here. It might be like a dark horse in this game.
Semi-final.
Might pull off an upset, although again, don't know what rank Red was, so... Wow, more strong wind. Don't mind the pin position, but the wind. I would really like to be as close to the end of this fairway as I can, so I can go 3-iron.
Nice.
Giving it quite a lot of power there. Like in a perfect world, I go full power 3-iron here with backspin. Put myself in close. 194, some elevation, some headwind though. Ooh, shoot. I actually don't think that's going to be enough. Problem is if I go spoon, I'm probably just landing way past the pin. If I go 3-iron though, I might just land in the water, so I think spoon's probably a better play. Just not really sure how I could put it in close either way. Away from Trump, that puts a bit of pressure on. Maybe I do just go full power. No spin? It's risky, but like if I land on the rough and just bounce onto the green close to the pin, you know what? I'm going to do it. I might have a sub 5-foot approach, or I might be in the water.
Nice shot.
Okay, we actually did bounce on the rough and almost pin high. Just got the wind, the adjustment wrong there, which is kind of annoying because the power was actually like almost perfect. Nice birdie though, on hole 7. Tricky seed. Alright, we go from one tricky hole to another. Hole 8, maximum wind. I don't know what is with this seed. We had 3 out of 4 holes plus 33-mile-an-hour wind. A little bit weird because the average rank of the lobby was pretty darn low. And the more difficult the wind is usually related to the difficulty of the lobby, so a bit surprised. But gotta try to put this one in close. 7-iron here. I will add spin, just so I don't go too far. Trump with the nice approach. That's actually pretty impressive. I gotta do the same, so I can make sure I birdie and stay tied for first.
Nice shot.
It's not bad.
Nice on.
Not bad at all. Oh, that's bad. That's actually really bad. Shh. I was just about to say, the problems that I had in my warm-up games today were the wind adjustment, and it's, those problems are rearing their ugly head here in the actual games as well. And it does cost me 3 points going into the final. Not what you like to see whatsoever. 1 hole left to tie the game back up or steal a win with a chip, potentially. It's 11. At the very least, I need a birdie. Because if Trump pars and I birdie, we go to a closest to pin.
Final round.
If we both birdie, he wins, so I might even need a chip and eagle. But I can't par. Jeez, and man, this has been a tough seed, I have to be honest. And to be honest, like 47 points with this seed, it's not the worst. Like I played okay. I just missed 1 putt. The problem is that I'm losing, that's the problem. And I actually wonder if I go full power driver here, it's a bit risky. I always stay to the right of the river, I don't cross the river. Trump's ball is actually in a really bad spot. He could be, shoot, I don't know what to do. No, I'm gonna stick to what I know. Hopefully I'm not in the... Okay, that actually might be perfect. That actually might be perfect. We actually might have a chance here. I think Trump has to lay up. I think he does, which means he would be on pace for par. Because from where he is right now, he can't go over the trees. He could use the spoon to go under the trees. And if he does that and gets a birdie, then props, but...
Nice shot. Nice.
We have a chance. That's all I'm saying. We have a chance. If I sink this, we should be going to closest to pin. That's Trump's ball, so he's going to be putting for par. But I have to sink this. With 10 seconds left. Bang.
Nice birdie.
Bang. I wish I saw what happened on Trump's par putt there. He might have lipped out. Might have micro-putted. Who knows? That is a very unfortunate bogey, though. We should be going to closest to pin right now, but whatever. I mean, unfortunate bogey, but I think he did make the wrong play going across the river there. Off the tee, which I think is why he was in the position to where he could only have gotten par. It was a good game. It was a really good game. It was a 2-point victory. I'll take 51, especially at the end. That was a really good play. Full 19 on my end. How much rank are we going to gain? Probably not a lot, because the average rank of the lobby was not too high. Yeah, it wasn't that much. We are going to jump into another game, though, try to gain some more rank, and I'll see you there. And technically, Trump and I are 1-1 on the day, because I did find him in one of my warm-up games, to which he did beat me, so 1-1 on the day, 1-0 since the video. Unfortunately, we can't find him again, and unfortunately, it's not that highly rated of a lobby. So, if we are breaking up the rank ups into different milestones, a win in this lobby should put me halfway through S8.
Nice shot.
Which I guess is a nice milestone, so let's focus up here. We do find Red again, who I actually don't remember the margin of victory I held at the end of last game. But let's see if we can't chip this in. More than likely it will be a birdie, but we'll give it a good shot.
Nice shot.
Or not. Not even close to being a good shot, but close enough for a birdie putt. And 10 points. I don't think a missed eagle on 1 is going to make or break this game. Nice to see 7 birdies roll in there. We love a good, we love a close match, an intense game, that's for sure. Adds a little bit of suspense. We got hole 3 here. What is this wind doing? Okay, it's actually going the opposite way of what I thought it was. So, probably another birdie, but let's look at the pin position. Okay, you know what? I wouldn't say a chip-in is out of the question.
Nice shot.
By any means, because I think we can line it up pretty okay. I might be a little bit too far down, though. I think my angle at threading the needle of the trees is going to be a little tricky, but if I can get onto the fairway... Actually, we should be able to. It's actually not... there's a chance. There is a chance.
Nice shot.
We are going to be nicely on the fairway, so let's line this up. The wind should be relatively flat. I don't want to do backspin, but it might be the better play. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I think I might do it. Backspin, that is. It is hard to generate aggressive backspin when you're only going 2.5 dots, but I think it will be a better chance at getting the 14 points. And given the fact that it is a relatively risk-free chip, there wasn't really any risk of having a poor approach, so... Ooh, was that a... eagle? I think it was. Maybe it wasn't. No, I think it was. I don't know. Kind of looks like that ball was chipped in, but it could have been someone from the fringe. Maybe not necessarily a eagle chip. We will see, though. Although, how would someone chipping from the fringe be getting a par? It would have been a birdie. Well, no eagles there, and tied for first, so no complaints from this guy. I can't lie, I do enjoy a good closest to pin, although, you know, I enjoy winning more. If this stays tied, I wouldn't mind a closest to pin. I would fancy my chances at a closest to pin against someone lower ranked than I am, although I'm not the best closest to pinner, so maybe I should be careful what I wish for.
Nice shot.
We're gonna kick right, aren't we? Actually...
Nice approach.
Actually, we landed on the fringe there. We didn't really kick right or left. Just kind of a straight bounce. I don't know what else I would have done, though, to get the hole-in-one, because if I adjusted more left, that green would have kicked us left, and we probably would have missed the pin. Oh well, we take birdie on hole 4 with 20-mile-an-hour wind. I hope there were some other birdies there. And there were not, so I'm not going to complain about being in first at all. I will take the rank up if we can hold out the win. but a closest to pin is looking very, very unlikely. Actually, this looks like fun though. Hole 5, tailwind. See if we can't get an eagle here. Doesn't look that strong though. Pins at the back. I don't think albatross is possible here. We could get on the green. We could putt for an eagle.
Nice shot.
We have to be as close to this tree as possible to get, like, as close to the pin as possible. Because, like I said, not enough power here to make the albatross.
Nice shot.
Should be enough power to get onto the green, though. Barely, okay.
Nice one.
Yeah, a 50-footer on hole 5 is like... Honestly, if I 2-putt this, I would be satisfied. But I am going to try for the eagle here. Man, I knew that beginning was going to push us pretty hard to the left, but I did not expect the... that uphill, slightly left-right portion of the green to be so weak. Bit of a misread on my end for a birdie. Totally fine with the 2-putt. You know, in situations where, like, you could get eagle, but you don't, I think it's pretty bad to get upset at yourself. And it just affects your mentality going for the rest of the game, so although it would have been nice to get eagle there, I can't be disappointed that I did not get eagle when, you know, if you had told me before the game I'm getting a birdie on 5, I would have been like, okay, that's fine. But on to the final 3-point lead. The question is, do I throw on purpose just to put it to a closest to pin?
Nice shot.
Obviously the answer is no, but it's a fun thought. We'll just play this one safe. I do wonder if exactly 3 dots of power would be enough. Go a little bit over just to make sure we can get to the pin and give us ourselves a chance at an eagle.
Nice approach.
Locking up the win with that birdie. That'll be 2 for 2 on the in the video. Wait, will it? Okay. It will be. I think if Gretchen got that eagle... Oh, never mind. That was a birdie chip, so I would have won anyway, even if that went in. Okay, never mind. Gretchen was 5 points down, so even if that was an eagle... Still would have been first. 50 points. It's a decent performance. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I haven't played this game in like 4 or 5 days, so I'm totally fine getting 50-point wins. I want more rank, though. I am fiending for more rank. This isn't going to be a lot. Barely halfway. We got to do another one to lock up some more rank, so we'll see you in game number 3. That is the second time that has happened today, and it's funny, actually. Normally, in these Highway to Infinity episodes, I do 2 games per episode, but last episode I did 3, and I got disconnected on the 3rd game. So we have that going for us, and we also have the fact that I could not connect to other consoles twice today. So hopefully that's not like a sign of, I don't know, something bad happening in this game, but on the full lobby, we find Mr. Nice Guy again, the guy we just beat. Should be a fun rematch. We could not find Trump, though. I guess we're not in the same cadence anymore. It would have been nice to have a rubber match with him. But we actually have a fun lobby. S6 player, 2 S4 players, 3-0, A29 B player. So this should be the most competitive match of the video so far. You know, it's going to depend on how everyone plays. Should be an okay amount of rank if I can win.
Nice shot.
That is a big if. Gotta focus up and make sure we can secure the dub here. Looks like we got some pretty good players. So, starting on 1 once again. And I did miss my chip last hole 1, and I did say it probably won't make or break the game. And I don't think it will either this time. But I'm wondering... I'm gonna do backspin here. Not something I normally do, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, that's too much power, I think. Please spin. Okay, that helps. I did give too much power than I intended to, but a 30-footer... I think this is kind of a wobbly part of the green. Actually, it's not that bad. Ooh.
Nice birdie.
Bad adjustment, perfect power saved me there. Nice 10 points after a bit of a sketchy start to game number 3. Does anybody here watch NFL football? Watching the playoffs? I actually don't follow NFL, like at all. And I don't follow that many sports leagues, to be honest, but I will watch just about any sport in playoffs or tournaments. I don't know what it is, but something about like competitive, intense, live sports I love. So I didn't watch a single regular season game of NFL this year, or ever in my life. Actually, when I was a kid, I used to watch it with my family when they would have it on. But I have watched every single NFL playoff game so far,
Nice shot.
and it's been fun. I think I'm going to the tree here. Shoot. Oh well, shouldn't be a problem. We can still get onto the fairway, chip onto the green, putt for a birdie. The Bills and Rams game was probably my favorite to watch.
Nice shot.
Just because it was like so close, you know, it was like a one point game. That one was intense, and I didn't mind Packers Cowboys or the Houston Texans game. Forget who they were playing, but just because it was like high scoring, so it was like entertaining, you know. I'll try backspin here again. I know it didn't work last hole 3, but I think it's a better chance at no backspin. Yeah, whatever. Didn't have the aim anyway.
Nice approach.
Tap this in for birdie, and good 10 points, although I think everybody else got 10. But yeah, let me know what team you are rooting for in the NFL playoffs. I'm always curious. One league I do follow is football, actual football, MLS, Premier League, Champions League, and I was curious to hear everybody's I made like a community post a while ago asking if you follow MLS, what team you follow. And you won't hear me talk about NFL again until next year playoffs. So, tied for first with everybody else, 20 points. A chip would set us apart here.
Nice shot.
And I kind of would rather, like I know last game I was talking about I love closest to pin, they're fun, but I think I'd rather just lock in the guaranteed win here than go to a closest to pin. So I would love to get a chip somewhere. I think next hole is going to be, it will be hole 11. I almost guarantee it's going to be hole 11, so going to have to pull something out of my sleeve if I want to chip here or on hole 11.
Nice shot.
Oh, not even close, jeez. Okay, I guess it was kind of close, 4 feet. But not really if you think about it. 4 feet's pretty far away from putting the ball in the hole.
Nice birdie.
If I had to pick, I would consider myself a Seahawks fan, so I'm not really rooting for anyone in the playoffs that's left. Seahawks didn't even make it in. But anyway, that's enough. Hole 11, like I said, almost guaranteed hole 11 next, and then the final hole is going to be random, so we are all deadlocked. Who's going to blink first? If you blink on this hole, you are out. You are gonzo. And what better way to play the final hole of round 2 than with max wind? Need some spin here. Don't want to go over the green. Don't want to land in the closest bunker there. That is a fine approach. Fine approach. I see 2 people on the green. I see 1 in the bunker. I think this hole is going to make some of these competitors drop off. It's looking like a 3-way final.
Nice birdie.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Tough lip. But it will be a 3-way final. 3 of us in right now have got birdies, and these 2 are going to be pars. Exciting finish, I gotta be honest. Deadlocked all the way to the end. Like I said, next hole is completely random as long as it's not any of the previous holes we've gotten this game. It could be whatever hole. Again, we beat Mr. Nice Guy last game, so he's probably looking for some revenge, and I think the other guy's at 6, so a pretty good player. 14. I see wind that should allow us to take the, just go over the water through the trees, which means we should all be getting eagle. We should be going to a 3-way closest to pin.
Nice shot.
All 3 of us on the fairway. It's not the most difficult chip. I think we're going to a 3-way closest to pin. Unless, imagine an albatross steal. I don't think we need to adjust very far to the right here. So
Nice shot.
yeah, we did not actually. That was too much.
Nice.
Bit of pressure on this putt. It's not the easiest putt. Bit of a side hill. Have to sink it to send it to a playoff. Very nice. 3-way tie. 54 points. We are off to a playoff. That didn't sound as good as I thought, actually. We are off to a playoff. Kind of just removed some of the intensity there with a poor choice of words. GG's, though, to both these players. And let's see what happens here in this playoff. I see us way down on the fairway there. Looks like tricky wind to fight through. This is actually going to be a tough CTB. Wow. So right off the bat, got to notice a bit of an elevation and some tailwind. So this is honestly probably, I'm thinking 3.75 on the 3-iron with no spin. Could go more with spin, though. That might be the play, actually. I can't even hit the green. That's actually one of the more embarrassing shots I've ever had on camera, I gotta be honest. And honestly, no one even put it in close, so kind of a bit of a blunder there.
Finish.
It's also kind of annoying that I'm going to lose rank for it's 3rd place. You could also say it's tied for 1st place. Whatever. I will take my L. It's actually a lot of lost rank there. That's kind of hurts to see. GG's though. Fun session. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next video.